Well, it may be the summer break, but administrators are thinking about how many school days there will be next year.
Starting this fall, classes will be in session for a few extra days because of a new state law. TV6's Mallory Anderson explains how this might affect your student.
Time is a valuable resource, and so you probably gain more by adding the days than just a couple minutes to each day.
Every school year, Michigan students from elementary to high school are in class for a minimum of 1,098 hours. And starting this fall, they'll be required to have at least 180 days of school. This is a 5-day increase from the prior requirements of 175.
We're still looking at having to meet the 1,098 hours, but we now have 180 days, in which to do that. That's the minimum number of days of instruction. And that's been going up slowly over the last couple of years with the idea of trying to increase the number of days and consistency of instruction.
Any district that fails to comply would forfeit their state aid. These new requirements are part of a national push to reinforce learning and decrease the summer slip. However, schools can have their requirements waived if they apply for and are granted permission to have an alternate education program, such as a 4-day school week. Republic Michigami schools have been doing that for a few years now.
Realistically, we don't expect it to affect us much because we are on a waiver from the deviation from what the state does day-wise. Again, not hour-wise, but day-wise. If they changed us from 146 to 147, we wouldn't be surprised, but we don't expect any kind of complications as far as what our schedule has been.
And administrators insist that this change will do nothing but help your child by offering them more valuable time in the classroom.
Even having an extra 5 days of instructional time, if you start looking at what those minutes look like, that's another project, another unit, another set of lessons, another opportunity to pre-teach going into the next year or to reteach some concepts that have been difficult, that's always a good thing to have some extra time.
Mallory Anderson, TV6 News, Marquette.